He proposed to her with a $70,000 engagement ring. But since they broke up, he wants his ring back. Before proposing to her, they traveled the world. I mean, he took this girl all over the world. And one day, when they were in Italy, burned tortillas. I'm still gonna eat them. He bought her a $70,000 ring, and he asked her to marry him. But during the engagement, he was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and this was no longer fun for her. In fact, at the beginning, she was going to his treatments with him, and then he started to notice that slowly but surely she stopped going to his treatments, and he found this text message on her cell phone. My Bruce is going to be in Connecticut for 3 days. I need me some playtime. Ooh. And the other guy that she was texting referred to her as Cupcake. Well, no need to speculate. She was having an affair. When he broke the engagement, he wanted his ring back. Since we're not going to get married anymore, I want my $70,000 ring back. She said, you gave it to me, so I'm keeping it. And he took her to court, to the Massachusetts Supreme Court. But should she be allowed to keep the ring? And I know what you're going to say. Well, she cheated. Okay, let's put the infidelity aside. Let's pretend for a second that she didn't cheat on him. Should she still keep the $70,000 ring? It was a gift, wasn't it? The highest court in Massachusetts, however, they sided with him. They said, listen, young lady, you got to give the ring back. They made her give the ring back to him. See, I tend to think that the woman should be allowed to keep the ring. But the court saw it as a gift with a condition, meaning it was a promise ring that if she agreed to marry him, she gets to keep the gift. It's a gift with attachment. Do you agree or disagree with the court decision?
One thing we should all learn from men as women is putting ourselves first. A man will leave a woman with kids all because he's putting himself first. A man will choose to cheat on you all because he's putting his happiness first. A man will lie to you all because he's protecting his peace. So in conclusion, as a woman, stop being selfless and start being a little bit more selfish.
I was about 22 years old having breakfast with my daddy at a restaurant when he asked me about my relationship. And I could feel myself about to cry. And I was like, well, Daddy, I want to break up with him, but he keeps making me feel like I'm the only person he has in the whole world. He said, and I quote, Shonda, if that boy had found somebody else, he would have left you in a second. Men will put themselves first, regardless of it being inconvenient, regardless of what all you've done for them. They will still do what's best for them. They don't care if you've moved cross country to be with them. They don't care if you've just had their baby. They don't care if you've just been diagnosed with cancer and you really could use their support. Women are always taught to sacrifice and put everything and everyone first, but never forget that your happiness matters. You're not going to good deed your way into making him a better man than he already is. So I don't care if you were with him when he had nothing and now he has everything. I don't care if you supported him and let him live with you rent free. I don't care what you've done for him. It's not going to make that man into a better man than he already is.